I've heard that this matchup, even though Inkling has fallen off of the meta considerably, that Inkling still has this matchup as very strong.
Yeah, I mean, Nova could just get in.
Yeah.
Get that damage, and then all of a sudden, Jayce was telling me the window for Booyah is huge.
Oh, on Zelda specifically?
Like, just as bad as Ganon, but Ganon's like,
heavy, so he can
that's what I'm saying, which is crazy to think about. And Nova has those on lock. Like, he makes this character seem like it's
still active.
Kind of good.
Yep. The down air, love that conversion. The name of this game, I think, is going to be pressure versus control.
Yeah.
Nova obviously wanting the pressure, Jayce wanting the control. But, you put two opposing things together and you get a lot of chaos.
For sure. And I really want to see how Jayce stacks up because I know he's always practicing new tech. He's always practicing his character to, pushing it to new heights. And closer and closer, he's taking games off Nova.
You were talking about that Booyah window, and that was crazy. He got grabbed, I think, at 106, 109, something, a lot lower than we usually see for Booyah.
Yeah. Man, Nova just so fast. Jayce dropped down to summon Knight and just went to the other side of the stage, like, for free.
Oh, stole the jump, too. Nova is cooking. The gas is on. Might be a leak in the house.
Still catching that jab. So good for Inkling.
Nova really respected that lightning kick.
Yeah, Nova has a clear knowledge of what Jayce wants to do in the corner. It's either smash attack or lightning kick at a disadvantage out of shield. Catching him slipping there with the up air. That up air is deceptively strong.
Oh, very, very strong.
This character will just kill you for just existing. Sometimes.
And large.
Yeah. Good old trusty Knight blocking that Splat Bomb.
Splat Bomb already being kind of an inconsistent item in the first place.
Yeah.
So the Knight just being there to add a body, very, very influential.
Yeah.
Also has the reflector too, right? Jayce trying to get some damage back. The gun pressure was insane.
You run up on him and whip it out.
Yo, yeah, yeah. What you pulling out if you ain't running up, you punk?
And you can shield and I'm still getting you.
Yo, Nova with an excellent play right there, and I know Jayce is frustrated just a little bit, just a tiny bit.
You're cornered there, so much pressure. And that's what's Nova's so good at, to getting in your face and just what are you gonna do? You're gonna stay in shield, you're grabbed.
All three stocks, Booyah and Jayce
You're
does not
grabbed.
agree. Man. And that's difficult because as a zoner, there are many zoners that have a lot of boxing tools or out of shield tools, but the zoner that Zelda is, specifically being the trap and control character, she doesn't have a lot of get off me options that are safe to just throw out.
Yeah, Nova's movement's so good. He's just dodging this Knight and immediately cornering it, so fast. Where you would see Jayce actually put up a fight, he has beaten Beastly's Fox and stuff like that.
Right.
Right there, you don't really have that with Inkling. You can't really edge guard them. They have a lot of good mix-ups off stage, and we're switching to the Roy.
Hey, look, I told you, you only get beat a couple times until you decide you want pain, you want blood, I want to control.
Yeah.
So now pressure versus pressure, but Nova, the jab from the stage does so much damage. You don't get pushed back, so you get hella percent.
Ooh, and Jayce right there giving up the air dodge, but Nova not getting anything off of it. Probably going to keep that in the back pocket later on. Nova is a smart player. Man, so many jabs.
Even though Jayce has taken a lot of damage and, much more purple than he picked on the character select screen, still possible for Nova to die. Right there, almost, maybe. Look, it's all possible.
And Nova has recently played this matchup. I know he's played Cheeks, and Cheeks would be like, man, Splat Bomb is so busted, Because, sometimes you forget about this character, and all it takes is someone like Nova to remind you.
Wait, Resurgence of Inkling, are you saying?
Yeah, this character has some crazy, like you said earlier, some matchup spreads that you'd be like, oh, yeah. Yeah,
Inkling bombs.
Yeah.
The Blazers from Jayce finally getting that kill. 135 trying the splat gun again.
Yeah. And not being able to land on the platform with it like he did last time.
Was very influential, I think, right there. Jayce had a great position on the platform.
For sure.
Now we're going to watch Nova struggle a little bit. Strange option, but hey, do your thing.
Just let him charge in front of you, just get some ink.
Ooh, that pivot grab. Lots of range. Playing footloose out here.
Man, get up attack so good. Sometimes you just have to let the up air raw, though.
Smash Ultimate, you will have a lot of people jumping, so anti-airs and air-to-air is very important. And Inkling's up air is definitely one of those moves that can do it all.
We're seeing some really interesting choices by Jayce to go off stage when. Oh, that's tough.
That's tough.
It's the worst feeling with Roy because you have all this power and all it takes is one air dodge to take off that stock. And
although a good recovery, not the best recovery.
And immediately that, you know, that momentum that Jayce had on his side is just kind of vanquished.
Yeah, I think Nova, wow, the double nair down throws were crazy. Here it is, looking for the tech in or maybe in place.
Oh man, this is tough.
This is tough, I will agree with you. Nova probably, oh, so close. Nova showing the mastery of the character. You know, Jayce obviously has an idea of what they can do, but it's very difficult in application.
Okay, there's that first stock. Roy can definitely do it, but I don't know. Nova's defensive playstyle is really well suited for this type of stuff.
Up, yeah.
Doesn't miss those.
Very proficient with it too.
Gosh.
Absolutely crazy.
And that's not what you want to see, because that Roy was working.
Yeah. For a second, right. Yeah. Not to, you know, critique, right, but just what we noticed.
Yeah.
You know, Jayce is a player who favors neutral. You know what I'm saying? It wants to figure out what you're doing, wants to do, you know, their game plan, apply that, see if you adapt, things
because
like
that's the whole zoner thing. It's
right.
Like zoner sends out Knight, jump in.
Well, I honestly see that if in some of the sword players, some of the sword characters he plays as well, he very much watches spacing very judiciously, you know. And
he used to have a Marth in Smash 4.
Right, exactly. So Roy being the opposite of that, he did whiff a couple of kills or straight up aerials just because he was trying to get the max distance. Obviously, as Roy, you want to lean into that rather than whiff. But either way, we love to see Jayce, you know, try a new character, and we'll see him more in the losers bracket, of course. But we will also see you right after this break. If you don't go anywhere, we'll have some more Smash for you. Hey, keep it locked right here on TLOC.
Stop battle.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Ultimate Shockwave number 123. We're going to learn how to count here today. I'm Neighbor. This
I'm
is
McBenedict. And let's go ahead and go to the counting section. It is 1, 2, 3, the 123. How many shockwaves are we going to go through with this darn game.
Can't wait for DMCA to come down right now.
Oh my goodness gracious, it's gonna destroy us.
Yoink you right off the side.
Man, Count Chocolat and